Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we have a lot to get through, so I'm going to try to make it quick. This is another figure unboxing installment, I guess you could call it, in my series going over the NECA Eastman and Laird Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures. I have a bunch of them here that I kind of picked up all in one day, and I'm doing some rapid-fire reviews of them. I'm sure there'll be more in the future. If you want to check out my Hunter Leonardo action figure review video. I'm sorry, my tongue's a little tied. I do a little bit more explaining as to why I'm doing this whole venture there. But regardless, today we're looking at the Foot Ninja figure. I actually traded in some old comics to Ravenswood Comics in New Hartford, New York. So shout out to them for this figure. I traded some comics for this, so it was perfect. And wow, I was totally surprised with the amount of accessories this came with. I'm super happy. Long story short, I have a play set, Ninja Turtles play set that I'm ready to kind of fill with figures, and these accessories will be perfect. But let's take a look at the figure. So really quickly, the box, there we go. Some cool art, nothing too crazy going on, but he has a ton of accessories. And actually, I forgot, probably one of the most important ones. We do have that. All right, we'll take a look at the figure first and then get to the accessories. This is the Foot Ninja right here. You can take a look at the bottom there. It's got some really cool wrapping around the legs. I apologize if it's not focusing too well. I'm going to do my best here. Maybe if we do it like the wrestling figures, it'll be a little bit better. Let's find out. Come on, are you going to focus anywhere at all? Maybe right there. That's nice. But here, quick overview of the figure. Not bad at all. Double jointed elbows and knees, which is really cool. No torso articulation, but there is some head rotation. Actually, there is some movement. I'm surprised, but there is a little bit of looseness here because he has a bunch of swappable heads. But that's just the figure base. Let's go over a bunch of this stuff here. So we have a ton of hands. A ton of hands. So we have fisted hands, open hands for the weapons. We've got these kind of open hands with the claws, as you can see, and there's a whole bunch of those, both fisted and open. We have fisted hands, these little chi hands. Or actually, I think these are more so for holding some of the smaller weapons, like the ninja stars that we'll show off here in a second. Some, I guess, figures for the guns, for holding the katanas, whole bunch of stuff. And then again, we do have fists as well. So there is that. And let's rapid fire off these weapons. We have this kind of giant staff here with two sharp ends, a trident, if you will. My dogs are going crazy. Next up here, we have a bow. This thing is really cool. I like this a lot. The strings, though, you got to be careful with these in the NECA figures. They're very thin. You got to keep them pristine, and I love the wrapping on there. We also have kind of like a little mace here, and the chain is getting really stuck with the felt. We got this really cool, like, swinging mace thing. I guess you might want to throw on either end and get stuck somewhere. Who knows? But that is really cool. Reminds me of Michelangelo's nunchucks. We also have, I forget what these things are called, but it's kind of like you grab that middle part there and then you kind of, stab people like that. We also have a fairly normal looking katana, which is really cool. The style on all these is kind of like silver and black with a little bit of white when it comes to that wrapping. More of a cream color than white, I should say. We've got these two small daggers here. One of them is more, I guess, Middle Eastern, you could say, with that curve there. And then next up here, what do we have? A bunch of arrows. And that is really cool. I might throw these with my my Hunter Leonardo figure. He had some arrows as well. We do have that. Here were the little shurikens and ninja stars I was telling you about. We've got a larger one here. And then we have 4 of these tiny little ones right there. And those are what those little hands are for, the ones that are built like that. 2 more short swords here. I guess a little katana. I could throw this with my Hunter Leonardo as well. Kind of matches the one that came with him. One of my favorite, if not my favorite accessory regarding the weapons, almost an MP40 style submachine gun here. I thought it was a pistol because I could only see like that portion of it. But yeah, this was really cool. That's an awesome accessory. We also have these little quivers and sheaths here. And that is really cool. I'm going to throw these with some of the turtle figures that I got. We have a hood accessory, which is really cool. And that is really awesome. And then we also have 2 heads. The first of which here has a human head below, kind of like a kendo or jujitsu or some kind of martial arts mask. And then we also have, because the one that is equipped has the bandana on it, just a normal kind of foot soldier head. And that is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on. Come on, you're almost there. Whatever, you guys get the picture. But one of the coolest accessories has to be this cloth robe here. And it's really cool. And I'm trying to see if maybe I can throw this on one of the turtles. And it also comes with like a little belt with some Velcro so you can tie it up. But That is really cool, and you can throw that on the foot soldier. Maybe I'll use this for a Jesus custom or something like that, but just kind of a nice tan or cream colored robe, and then it has the little belt which you can wrap around it, and that is really cool. But guys, that is going to be a review of the the NECA Eastman and Laird Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle foot soldier action figure. Tons of accessories, definitely a lot more bang for my buck than I was thinking. Obviously a ton that came with this figure, and I will leave it there. As always, folks, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.